Hello, 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 and welcome back to another one of my ASMR videos. And today, for you, I have got 50 general knowledge questions that we're going to go through today. They're not too difficult. Some of them are like trick questions. Well, I say some, I mean one. But yeah, I hope that you can keep a tally of how many you get right out of the 50 and let me know in the comments. Other than that, we'll get right into it. So, what 3 ingredients are used to make pancakes? I will also give you 5 seconds to answer each one, allowing you ample time. So, here's flour, milk and eggs. What river runs through Paris? 2, 3, 4, 5. It is the River Seine, or something like that. I can't pronounce it. Yeah. And question number 3 is, how many valves does the human heart have? 2, 3, 4, 5. And that is 4. Question number 4. What date did the first lockdown commence in the UK? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That will be the 23rd of March 2020. Long time ago. I remember lockdown like it was yesterday, can't I? I was around 14, 13, and I'm 20 now, so time really just got quick. Anyway, what is the biggest known animal in the world right now? And that is the blue whale. And next question, question number 7, is what is a baby rabbit called? And that would be a kit. I included that because I find it really cute and I love baby rabbits. So, question number 8 is, how many elements are there in the periodic table? 118 is the right answer. Okay, question number 9. What is the highest mountain in Britain? I'd take a guess. Ben Nevis. It would only really be between the 3 peaks, wouldn't it? Which would be Scafell Pike, Snowdon and Ben Nevis. I personally thought it was Snowdon, but it's fine. Okay. Question number 10. What is the smallest country in the world? That is the Vatican City. Okay. How many teeth does the average human adult have? Yeah. That is 32. Question number 12. What is the only venomous snake native, to the UK? That is the adder. And question number 13 is, how many legs does a lobster have? That would be 10. Question number 14 is, what bird can fly backwards? This is also, I'm pretty sure, the smallest bird, if that helps you at all. That would be a hummingbird. Okay, football question for anyone that does or watches football. What year was the Premier League founded? The Premier League, not the remember it used to be called something else prior to the Premier League, but I'm on about when the Premier League was founded. So, anyway, that would be 1992. Okay. In what year was Minecraft released? I don't think this counts for the beta, but I'm just gonna assume it means the actual full release. Because I thought we got earlier. I thought it was earlier than this. Sorry for the stumble. Anyway, the answer is 2011. So I'm pretty sure the year my sister was born. Or was it 2010? Anyway, what year did the Chernobyl incident occur? Don't worry if you don't get this one right. I didn't know it either. Okay, 1986. Now, question number 18. Catalonia is a region in which country? And that would be Spain. I included another animal one because I found this really cute as well. And it is, what would you call a pack of jellyfish? I didn't know this either, but I liked it, and they are called a balloon. Okay, question number 20. Hopefully most people in the UK know this, but it is, who discovered penicillin? We learned about this a lot at school, but it is Alexander Fleming. Okay, question number 21 for any music nerds out there. How many keys does a classical piano have? That would be 88. And then question number 22. What do the letters in Washington, D.C. stand for? As in the D.C. It would be District of Columbia. Okay, question number 23. What year did Instagram launch? That would be 2010. And then, I didn't know this myself, which was kind of crazy that I didn't know it, but it is, what country invented Scotland? God damn it. What country invented golf? Scotland. My bad. I don't know why I've done that. Give me 2 minutes, I just need to blow my nose. Hello, I'm back. Sorry for going so quick on the questions. I'm aiming to do this to help you guys sleep, because I'm trying to tire your brains out. Anyway, I included this one because I thought it was funny, and I quite liked the question. It is, for question number 25. The first ever driving ticket was given in Kent for going 2 miles over the speed limit. What speed was the driver going at? I wouldn't have to take a guess, but I would say they didn't drive quick back then. It is 8 miles an hour, which quite surprised me, because why would the speed limit be 6? It irks me that it's not like a 5 or a 10. Anyway, in Greek mythology, who is known as the god of the sea? And that is Poseidon. And then, what country is known as the land of the rising sun? It would be Japan. Okay, another country one. This one's pretty easy, and I'd be surprised if most people don't get this. It is for number 28. What country gifted the United States the Statue of Liberty? And again, what country gifted the United States the Statue of Liberty? That would be France. Now, question number 29. What is the largest organ in the human body? I'm gonna ask that one again. What is the largest organ in the human body? It is the skin. I've always known that one. It's a pretty general knowledge question. Anyway, uncommon. Okay. What months of the year have 28 days? Again, I'm gonna ask that again. It is, what months of the year has 28 days? That will be all of them. This is the only really trick question that I included. I thought it was funny and it would probably catch a few people out, so yeah. Anyway, what is the chemical symbol for silver? And I'm gonna ask it again. What is the chemical symbol for silver? That would be AG. What country won the 1982 World Cup in Spain to defeat West Germany 3-1? Question number 32. What country won the 1982 World Cup in Spain, defeating West Germany 3-1? That would be Italy. Although Italy in recent times hasn't really qualified for any World Cups. I think it's the past 3. Anyway, question number 33. To the nearest 1,000, how many hairs are upon the human head? To the nearest 1,000, how many hairs are on the human head? That would be 10,000. Question number 34. To the nearest percentage, what percentage of our solar system's mass is the sun? Let's ask that again. To the nearest percentage, what percentage of our solar system's mass is that of the sun? That would be 99%. I was quite shocked at that one, and it didn't feel right, but I guess, you know, there you are. Okay, question 35. Which singer has been typically known, or was known, as the king of pop? That would be Michael Jackson. For question number 36. How many sunflowers were there in Van Gogh's third version of the painting Sunflowers? That is 12. In what city is the stadium St James's Park located in? That would be Newcastle. Question number 38. In what year was the One Piece anime, not the manga, anime released? That would be 1999. It's recently been their 26th anniversary, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, in what year was marijuana legalised in the Netherlands? That would be 1976. I thought it would have been a lot earlier than that. I don't know, I thought it would have been. Anyway, what year did the first commercial plane take flight? $1914. Okay, another one. In what year did same-sex marriage become legal in the UK? Although this one is a tricky one because it became legal and then I don't think the first marriage was for like 6 months. At least from what I read. Anyway, What? It was 2013. Sorry, I got distracted. Anyway, question 42. What was the first ever rap song to win an Oscar? Lose Yourself by Eminem. 43. What country has the smallest/shortest national anthem? That would be Japan. Yeah, again. I don't know how Japan keeps fitting into these. Anyway, question number 44. What travels at 300,000 kilometers per second? What travels at 300,000 kilometers per second? That would be light. Question number 45. What animal's diet consists of mainly eucalyptus leaves? That would be a koala. Okay. Question number 46. Who struck Chris Rock on stage at the Academy Awards? That would be Will Smith. Mayans worshipped which bird as their gods? As if they were gods. It would be a turkey. Question number 48. What was the first ever sport to be played upon the moon? I'll repeat that. What was the first sport played on the moon? That'd be golf. And question number 49. What two ingredients are used to make a roux? That would be flour and fat. Typically butter. Okay, question number 50. What fruit is the only fruit to have external seeds? What fruit is the only fruit to have external seeds? That would be a strawberry. And that is it for the 50 questions of today. If you like this video, make sure to drop a like and comment and possibly subscribe. And if you have or would like me to do this again, please let me know down below. And I hope that everyone has a good morning, evening, or night, and has sweet dreams. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.